Welcome. Thanks for being here this evening to support Wasatch Adaptive Sports through the 2021 virtual HGGC Steve Young Ski Classic. I'm Fox 13's Big Budah. I'm their feature reporter. Alongside me is the talented and handsome, my good man, Brody. What's up, brother?
Thanks, Budah. It's good to be here. It's good to see you again, man.
Likewise.
It's been a minute.
Yeah,
but my name's Brody. I'm Wasatch Adaptive Sport on Wasatch Adaptive Sports Program Committee. I'm also Snowbird's adaptive athlete, and it's an honor to be able to share this program with you guys tonight. We are thrilled to welcome the largest audience in the event's 35-year history.
That's a lot of people, man.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of that, too. Now, if you have a beverage near you, please grab your glass. We're going to raise your glass to an HGGC Steve Young Ski Classic like you've never done before. Let's get it started.
Let's do this,
All right.
man.
Now, let's learn about the amazing organization we're here to support this evening.
Wasatch Adaptive Sports exists to empower children, adults, and veterans with adaptive needs through recreational programs such as skiing, biking, kayaking, yoga, and more. In 1977, our founder, Peter Mandler, recognized that when recreation is both accessible and affordable, the opportunities for health, social connection, and emotional resilience are endless.
44 years later, our resolve to remove barriers to recreation and give students a reason to believe in their potential is stronger than ever. Over 80% of students participate with us through our Scholarship Assistance Program. This means that whatever goal our students and their families dream up, Wasatch Adaptive Sports is here to make it a reality.
Man, that was really cool.
So cool.
Such an impactful organization. Now, though Wasatch Adaptive did pause in-person programming last March due to COVID-19, it's amazing that Wasatch Adaptive Sports is one of the first adaptive programs in the nation to relaunch in person. Programming back in July with new health and safety policies and procedures in place, of course.
Oh, most definitely. Recreation has gained a new level of importance for all of us during this pandemic. It's so important for our physical, mental, and social health. Wasatch Adaptive has truly risen to the occasion, actually offering more lessons this fall and winter over the same time period during the previous year.
Yeah, now I'm not an adaptive athlete, but I did take advantage of one of those lessons. Amazing. And this event is the organization's largest source of revenue each year. So I like to tell people we like the kind that jingles, but we prefer the kind that folds. So please, if you want to support Wasatch Adaptive Sports, click on the buttons on the page you are watching this from to quickly. It's right there. Yeah, just click on them right now. You can easily get involved in a number of unique ways. Your generous support through this event will directly result in more children, more adults, and veterans with adaptive needs having access to the incredible impacts associated with Wasatch Adaptive Sports programming.
Yeah, it's amazing. This event is known for its extensive auction, and this year is no different. Head over to the auction website, get registered, and start bidding. Now just get those bids in, just click, click, click. Somebody's gonna outbid you, probably.
Don't outbid me. That's all, man. Yeah.
It's just amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing. We have our featured auction items, including a ride in a fighter jet, a virtual celebrity meeting with the one and only Derek Huff, and so much more.
I'm about to gush right now. Not DH. Okay.
Yeah. These packages might typically be found in the year's event in the live auction, but this year it's virtual, so we're changing things up. Get your bids in now for those exciting packages because the featured auction closes tonight at 8:30 Mountain Standard Time.
Yeah.
Budah, do you have your eye? I can kind of feel that you got something.
I feel like you're
heading
trying
your
to
way.
ask me so that you can sneak your bid in and beat me. I'm not going to give you anything. Yeah. But little known fact, I don't know if you saw that, I'm a huge Dancing with the Stars fan. But moving on, the wider silent auction includes 200 plus packages. So there's something for everyone, even if your friend's trying to steal it from you. From outdoor gear to travel to unique experiences and everything in between. Start that bidding war tonight for your favorite package and be sure to keep an eye on it through Sunday when the silent auction closes at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time.
Another way this year to win is through the year's opportunity drawing. This is an awesome opportunity. This is your last chance to buy the ticket for $25 before the drawing closes tonight at 7:30, just an hour before the other. The winner will take home a Snowbird Package.
Okay.
The Snowbird Package is great. It includes a night stay at the Cliff Lodge and 2 Snowbird lift tickets that are valid through the 2022 season.
It's a big deal.
Yeah, to make things even more interesting, how this is going to work out, for each drawing ticket you purchase, you will need to project the winner of the monoski race that we have going on tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. That race will air later. And all these members are with Wasatch Adaptive Sports. They've come through our program.
Yeah.
They've been shredding with us for a long time. And so you'll be entered if you predict correctly the winner. Budah, do you have any thoughts here?
Well, I was about to ask you because you know skiers more than I do.
I know. So
I was not going to bring my phone up. Yeah, I have a tip. What's your tip?
Yeah, maybe.
No, I'm just kidding.
Maybe I'll shed a little light on it.
Yes, can you help a brother out? I'm trying to put some money down.
Yeah.
Of course, there's always an opportunity to open your heart and open your wallet to provide a monetary contribution to Wasatch Adaptive Sports. I'm gonna keep saying it till the night's over. We like the donations that jingle. We prefer the kind that folds. Right? So donate tonight for the chance to see your name on the screen. We're also thrilled to have a $45,000 match thanks to the generosity of Steve Barb-Young, Rich and Holly Lawson, and Derek and Rebecca Porter. We bow down to you guys. We're not worthy. We're not worthy. So go there. Fund a cause can have twice the impact because of you. The featured and silent auctions, drawing tickets, and donations can all be easily accessed via the associated buttons on the page you are viewing this video from right now. A quick and secure registration through the auction website is required to participate in the auction or fund a cause. So head to the page now and get to bidding. Hurry up.
Budah. I think we have some people to thank for making tonight's event possible.
Yeah, we need some incredible people to surround us for this to happen. Returning as our title sponsor this year is the incredible team at HGGC. We've also got our amazing partners at the Forever Young Foundation and Snowbird.
As well as our friends, our dear friends at Subaru of America, which I love.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this year's Athlete Challenge was sponsored by Subaru, and we'll see more of that later tonight.
Thanks for doing that, guys. We really appreciate it. Now, at the silver level, we also have Powder, Doug Smith Subaru, Ailsa Capital, Kirkland and Ellis, Utah Food Services, and Max Connect.
And a host of other incredible partners at the bronze and team levels.
Yeah, let's give it up for those guys,
seriously,
bro.
Yeah.
Thank you. We couldn't have done it without you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you to each of these generous sponsors.
Yeah, but let's take a moment to hear from the event's namesake about one of these sponsors, Steve Young and the Forever Young Foundation.
Thanks, Steve.
Love you.
Our Forever Young Foundation has partnered with Wasatch Adaptive Sports since 1986. They have evolved and grown into a year-round, life-altering program for the youth and families they serve. Our foundation is so proud to play a small role in the support Wasatch Adaptive provides children and adults of all abilities. Please join us in lifting up this transformational program that means so much to us.
Hey, thanks, Steve. I think you might have given me the wrong phone number because it goes right to dee-dee-dee. Anyway, it's great to see you, and we so appreciate all you and the Forever Young Foundation do for Wasatch Adaptive Sports through this event.
Yeah, that's awesome, Steve. Thank you. Speaking of Steve, now is the time for one of his favorite events, the Subaru Athlete Challenge.
The Subaru Athlete Challenge!
Yeah, while this year's Subaru Athlete Challenge included a bit more of a social distance than the past race, Wasatch's adaptive students were so stoked to get out and strive towards their unique goals. Let's see them run some gates and take a look. I personally have participated in this event. So much fun to see all these athletes that come in and hang out and just run the gates and have a good time. And so maybe in years coming, we'll have a great time.
Yeah, we'll have a new batch for sure. Let's check it out.
That was super cool. What a fun part of this
Right?
event. So
Yeah.
cool. As an Outback driver, I'm already a fan of Subaru. So Subaru, if you're listening, well,
We
maybe,
love you.
maybe I don't
We
have a
love you.
Subaru. Maybe I need a new one. But huge thank you to you and your support through Wasatch Adaptive and the Athlete Challenge.
Yeah, I totally agree. I have one Subaru too, so I know how good they are. But the audience's support through this event also makes experiences like this possible. So if you haven't already gone over to the auction page, I need you to do so right now. Get registered, because the opportunity to support Wasatch Adaptive Sports by making a financial contribution through the Fund a Cause is coming up in a minute, including the chance to be recognized on screen, but only if you're registered.
Yeah, now is the time to hear from the heart of Wasatch Adaptive community. The students and the families, they're what make us whole and what bring us together and the reason why we're here.
My name is Kai, and I am 10 years old.
Why do you think Wasatch has been important to you?
Teaching me to ski and letting me keep up with the rest of my family.
Well, Kai has a prosthetic that helps him walk, but it's been an experiment to try and figure out the best way to ski. So we've tried 3-track, we've tried skiing with some outriggers or just poles, or just one ski, yeah.
Which was really hard.
That was really hard, do you think? I think after 3 years now, we're sort of settling into a way to use 2 skis, and probably gonna get a new prosthetic just for skiing. So now we can all ski together. So this is really fun.
It lets me do something outside and lets me have freedom to do, like, just be outside and go on the runs that I want to.
Hi, I'm Rochelle. I am an instructor with Wasatch Adaptive Sports. This is my first season working with WAS, and I love it. I showed up, he popped straight into 2 skis. I was like, all right, let's shred. We chatted about what kind of skiing he likes to do, and I think he was on some green groomers, and he was like, I want to go hard. I want to ski hard, have fun, go off some jumps, and so I was like, sweet, that's my dude.
He's growing up. It will allow him to just keep up with his friends and have another way to be active and build confidence and explore different places in the world. And it has been nice getting scholarship help from Wasatch, which, well, I think it just enabled us to be consistent with lessons, you know, and ultimately that'll help him be a little more successful.
Well, Kai is always up for a challenge, so
His personality, he doesn't back away from challenges, but I do think that skiing has been just challenges in a different way, because it's not easy when you're, you're dealing with some kind of a disability, and being different is always hard. We've always felt so supported by the staff and the instructors, and encouraged, and it actually makes us get out more because we have a lesson scheduled, and I would encourage people to support it.
Kai, what a celebrity, man. It's good to see you out there again. I actually got to go skiing with Kai last year. It was around February.
Are you trying to take credit for how good Kai is? Is that what you're trying to do right now?
A little bit,
Okay,
but
okay.
also, I will throw it out there to Wally too. Wally, I know you're listening. Awesome. Yeah, I was skiing with him when he had 3 tracks, two outriggers and 1 ski, but with this prosthetic, it looks like he's just shredding.
Hey, thanks, guys. Appreciate it, Squire family. Thanks for being part of this evening and leading us into the most famous Fund a Cause. This is the time when the Wasatch Adaptive Sports community comes together and shows tremendous generosity by making direct financial contributions in support of Wasatch Adaptive Sports.
Yeah, head on over to the auction page and click that Fund a Cause button right now to help us reach our goal. We got a big goal to reach, but we've done it before and we're gonna do it again. It's $450,000 tonight, and for the chance to be recognized on the screen.
Your gift can have twice the impact thanks to the $45,000 in matching funds courtesy of Steve and Barb Young.
Rich and Holly Lawson.
And Derek and Rebecca Porter. Remember, you have to register on the auction platform in order to donate. Brody, do you think we can make it to our goal tonight? Okay, that means yes.
Be careful with that, yeah. Yeah, no, it's. I think so. We can do it. With the community behind us, absolutely. Now let's get this fund to cause started. Do we have anybody out there? Anybody out there willing to make a contribution of $10,000 or higher to Wasatch Adaptive Sports tonight?
Head on over to the auction website to make your donation of $10,000. Plus, what do you think this donation will help Wasatch Adaptive Sports accomplish in the year to come? You know, because the pandemic hasn't slowed you guys down. I remember you were one of the few adaptive programs still up and running. The pandemic did not stop you, and you continue to reach new students. You may not be aware, Wasatch Adaptive Sports actually travels from park and trails to all the parks and trails throughout the Salt Lake Valley to meet students and families where they live. Your contribution this evening could help Wasatch Adaptive Sports purchase this second truck and trailer so they can provide programming at multiple locations at once, including underserved communities, starting with this summer's adaptive biking program.
Yeah, this program is awesome. This new truck will help this program, and it will also allow Wasatch Adaptive Sports to haul their fleet to other adaptive bike programs and new community groups and schools. It's just so cool.
Yeah, we won't have to actually pull all of our stuff in our trucks. Now we'll have an actual official truck and trailer to do so. So that's awesome.
Yeah,
man.
let's help Wasatch Adaptive Sports get another vehicle along with the iconic red truck. Join Stephen Barbiong,
Rich and Holly Lawson,
and Derek and Rebecca Porter by giving a donation of $10,000 plus. Remember the plus.
Let's move on to the $2,500 to $5,000 level. Who out there will join in supporting Wasatch Adaptive Sports with a contribution of $5,000 or $2,500 or anything in between? You know what else? Wasatch Adaptive Sports is planning for this summer that these fund-a-cause contributions might be able to help. Do you know about this?
Oh, I do.
Okay, well, announce it. I'm waiting.
Yeah, so it's a formal launch of the Adaptive Mountain Biking Program. The off-road riding is exploding. It's huge. Popularity along the Wasatch Front and Wasatch Adaptive Sports wants to make their students...
well, you want to make sure that your students, that this is available for your students.
Yes.
Right?
I had a brain freeze there.
Yeah.
But yeah, your support tonight will help this new program get up and running. Yeah, I've actually done some adaptive mountain biking.
Is there anything that you don't do?
Yeah. Yes, lots of things, but we'll get to that later.
Yeah.
This adaptive biking is so cool. Like, honestly, I like going downhill. I've liked the skiing. I like the thrill and the rush, and this is another way that I can do that in the off season. So getting out with Wasatch Adaptive Sports this summer for a new program, it's going to be so awesome. Yeah. It looks like we got another donation coming in there.
Whoa, at $3,600? Oh.
Yeah, thank you so much. There's another one.
Kim Molino, what's that? That's an odd number. Am I reading that right?
Yeah.
2,625?
Very specific, Kim.
Thank you, Kim.
We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, now on to the $500 to $1,000 level, or anywhere in between. The $500. What do you think a $500 or $1,000 contribution could do? You know, how do you think it helps?
Let's just say this: any donation amount, right, is going to be helpful for us. It's going to help support the organization's scholarship program. I didn't even know that 80% of Wasatch Adaptive Sports students receive a scholarship assistance from the organization. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Seriously, this is my biggest pitch right here. When I go out, I'm rolling through the mall, I see somebody in a wheelchair, beeline straight to them, and I say, hey, you want to go ski with me? First of all, they say, what do you mean skiing? I'm like, I'm in a wheelchair too. You can ski. No matter what sort of level of injury, no matter what's going on, you can come ski. And then they say, well, it's expensive. And I say, well, guess what? Wasatch Adaptive Sports is here, and they help. And 80% of of their program helps support, and it's all donated.
I want to say this because part of it is having people like yourselves. You got to have good coaches like yourselves and people like these sponsors that are coming, because the equipment is expensive. You can talk to, they're talking about wheelchairs, we're talking about monoskis, we're talking about hand cycles.
Honestly, just for one person, thousands of dollars.
But Wasatch Adaptive Sports makes sure that these opportunities are available to all who want to access them through the scholarship program.
Oh, that's 100% right. I just from the very beginning, I didn't have anything. I was fresh out of my accident and just trying to figure out life and what to do. And I went straight into Wasatch Adaptive, and they said, we'll help you out. We know your bills are high.
I see another donation coming in.
Oh,
$1,000 donation.
Way cool.
Wasatch Adaptive Sports board chair. Miguel Rivera. Hey, Miguel.
Good to see ya.
And a $500 corporate match. Thank you so much, man. That's a great reminder for everyone to submit their donations through this event to be matched by their employer. Ask them. I'm sure they'll want to do it, but ask them.
Yeah, let's move on. Let's do that. Yeah, to the $100 to $250 range. Budah, can you tell us about what a donation for $100 to $200 might do for the program?
Well, we talked about this earlier, but Wasatch Adaptive Sports works with a number of partners in the community in order to reach new students and you know this very well, from physical therapists to occupational therapists and recreational therapists. And they're all at Intermountain Healthcare, NeuroWorks, and the VA to support group schools and other nonprofits. Wasatch Adaptive Sports collaborates with a number of groups in an effort to best support the adaptive community. I love it.
Yeah, your support, you're going to do it too.
Yeah,
so either way, your support tonight of any amount of Wasatch Adaptive to collaborate in the new groups in the diverse communities. So everybody who wants to get active and outside, everybody and anybody who wants to get active outside has the opportunity to do so. I love it. And look at these donations just rolling right in. Bing, bang. Bang.
250.
Yeah, nice. Who's that from? It's
Bob and Kate Simon.
Nice.
Hey, thank you. Friends of the organization. Love that.
Yeah.
What else?
Here's another $100 from David and Nancy. David and Nancy Benson.
Thank you, David. Thank you, Bensons. And another $100 donation from an anonymous supporter. Now, you don't have to tell us who you are, but we love the donations. If you do tell us who you are, we will show everybody your name on the screen. Amazing.
Yeah. Donate any amount you like, any amount that you like.
Yeah, the fund to cause doesn't stop here. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
You're
Sorry,
good,
bro.
man. Yeah,
but go to the donate now button. Wasatch Adaptive Sports and these and other initiatives through Sunday at 6 p.m. Mountain Daylight Savings Time to help us reach our $450,000 goal and take advantage of the $45,000 match. I think we have someone who wants to give a special thank you to everyone who has donated the fund to cause so far. So let's send it up on the hill over there at Snowbird to check in with that individual.
Hi, I'm Miguel Rivera. I'm board chair of Wasatch Adaptive Sports. Today is the 35th HGGC Steve Young Ski Classic fundraiser. I want to thank all the donors for your contributions. We couldn't do it without you. Thank you so much.
Man, that was Miguel under that costume?
Yeah,
I
Miguel.
really do call him George Clooney. I call him Utah's George Clooney.
Yeah,
Anyway.
it's because he's handsome.
Well, he's got those good looks.
So good.
Right?
Yeah. That was Miguel Rivera, Wasatch Adaptive Sports, amazing board chair. I actually taught skiing with him up at Snowbird.
Such a good guy, too, yeah.
So good. Yeah, but maybe we can work on your bird skiing a little bit. Yeah, thanks for checking in, Miguel. And I'll join him in expressing our sincere gratitude for everybody's support this evening.
Absolutely. Thank you to this generous audience. Please keep giving. But now let's check in with two other key members of the Wasatch Adaptive Sports community. Back to Steve Young, who will be joined by Wasatch Adaptive Sports founder, Peter Mandler.
Peter, great to see you.
Good to see you, Steve.
You look younger. What the heck? How do you do that?
Must be the altitude up here at Snowbird.
I'm coming to the altitude, man.
Yeah.
That is great. I haven't seen you in person since 2019.
I know. It's been a long
COVID
time.
is taking a beating. It's where, it's so terrible out there in the world, but it's also just keeping us apart, which I hate. So Hey, we're going to talk about the roots of the Wasatch Adaptive Sports and how, I think it's 20, 86, 96, 130, I don't know, 35 years ago. I don't even want to,
Yeah.
I don't want to think about it. But uh, I feel like I've always known Wasatch Adaptive Sports, but I never really heard the story from you on how did you get it up and running back in 1977?
Okay, it was I started when I went to Utah State. I was in social work sociology, and I was teaching ski at Beaver Mountain, and I was working with children that had lived in Logan in the valley, had never been up in the mountains before. So I asked the owners of Beaver if I could bring these kids up. We brought about 25 kids up from Project Head Start, and we put baggies on their feet, and we took them up the top of the chairlift, and they all ran down. That was the first time they'd ever been in the mountains before. And so when Junior Banus, the director of the Snowbird Ski School, asked me what direction I wanted to go, I said, God, I'd love to teach kids with disabilities how to ski, because there's not an opportunity for them anywhere that I'm really aware of. And I know there's really very small programs throughout the United States in skiing, but I'd really like to start one here. And Junior said, okay. And that's how it's really kicked off from that point. So it's been,
I love that.
It's been a great experience, and I'm still here and I really love it. So
I've experienced almost all of it. I remember in 1986, we were doing my Uncle Bob Steed.
Right.
Yeah. I can't remember why Bob knew about you. One of his clients must have been
Terry and Ed Heinrich were his clients.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
And Terry has been, we've been out there all that time. And so they told him about this benefit.
Yeah.
And he asked me, would you come and help them raise money for this Wasatch Adaptive Sports? And we used to call it the Snowbird Disabled Skier Program, I think, back then.
Right. Yeah.
But and I remember, so the event, and I go, okay, great, I can't wait to go up to Snowbird. And the event was actually down at Studebaker's.
Right. Oh yes. Oh God.
Off of Third South. It was like a disco.
So, and I don't know if you remember when we did it down there, that you and Dick Bass bought everything at the silent auction.
Right. So I think that's when I told my Uncle Bob afterwards, he goes, how'd it go? He goes, hey, Bob, we've got to get involved here because Peter needs help fundraising.
Yeah.
He's an amazing director, but we got to get him more money. And
Yeah.
I think that's
rough.
I think it became the Steve Young Ski Classic soon after that, and we started doing it up at the Snowbird, and it was always, it was never, we just pecked away at it, don't you think, over the years, and then over the last 10 years, it feels like it's really
exploded over the last 10 years with all your friends and HGGC, and then all of with Bob Bonar and Dave Fields and Snowbird, all the purveyors at Snowbird, everybody just jumped on board, and it's just a great feeling.
Yeah, I remember Stephanie Wanneker joined the board, and she's Mrs. Organization, and so it brought a lot of Scott Beck and a lot of interesting people from down the valley that really had a lot of passion for this. Really appreciate the spirit that you brought it all these years. You're a great friend, and I've learned a lot from you just watching. And I'm just, between Dick and Bob Bonar and Dave Field, look, Snowbird's been a great partner, and we're all in this together, and I'm just grateful to be associated with you. And I can't wait for COVID to end so we can get back together.
Yeah, that'd be great. Now, I remember, in the 80s when you pulled me aside and sat me down and said, now, Peter, what do you want? What do you want out of the program? What's your vision? And I remember exactly what I told you. It was like, I want to get people involved that would never have the opportunity to participate in any adaptive sports. People that are, from a very low income, low socioeconomic status. And you said, let's do it. And I said, I don't want them to pay for anything. And you said, okay, let's just do it. That's our focus. We're going to do it. And we've been doing it ever since. And it's been like,
let's do it.
Yeah, 1988, and it's been great. So,
well, I'd follow you anywhere, Peter. Great association. I hope we can see each other soon.
Thanks, Steve. I really appreciate it. Thanks for all your help.
You bet.
Thanks, Steve. Peter, that was awesome. It's so great seeing those two when they get together. Even if it is virtually, you know, there's just a combo.
Times.
Peanut butter and jelly.
Yep. I'm Oreo and milk. Okay,
yeah.
Hey, indeed, Steve and Peter are two key members of the Wasatch Adaptive Sports community, and each of you who are donating tonight, you are also a pivotal partner in Wasatch Adaptive Sports work. Let's hear from one of Wasatch Adaptive Sports' younger supporters, not you, sorry, about why she's involved with the organization. Noel Lawson, take it away.
Hi, I am Noel Lawson, and this is my newest family member, Bambi. My family embraces the theme of service to others. We have been raised to look for opportunities to lift up our communities, and I'm so happy to have found a love for the volunteer work I do with Wasatch Adaptive Sports. I was 7 when I asked my friends to make a donation to the program instead of bringing me presents for my birthday. It did not take me long to learn that regardless our age, we all have the ability to make an impact. The more I work with them, helping those of all abilities that rely on these programs to be free to play, ski, bike, and enjoy the outdoors, the more involved I want to become. I'm proud to be a part of Wasatch Adaptive Sports family, and I hope that you will join me tonight in supporting them.
Awesome. Thanks, Noel. So good to see you. Yeah, we love having you and your family involved in this event.
Absolutely. Now it's time for another fabulous aspect of this event, the featured auction. These are those unique packages that are typically found in this event's live auction. We don't have a live auction this year, so that's what we're doing. You can see all of the details of each of these packages by navigating to the auction website via the button below this video or by heading to the link found on the screen.
Yeah. This year, we are taking those famous bidding wars virtual. So these items that used to be spread around, they're online. You'll find them. The featured auction, for safety's sake, we can't be live,
we can't
so
be
it's
together.
going to be virtual.
Yeah.
We're just we all can't be in a room together. So let's just get this done online
and bid as much as you can.
Yeah, and I think we'll still be witnessing some bidding wars online as we have some amazing packages featured in this auction.
Don't forget the featured auction packages close tonight at 8:30 p.m. Mountain Daylight Savings Time. So get in your final bids before then. Do you want to tell us more about the featured auction packages?
Yeah. I'll give you a little bit more information. Yeah. We have a fabulous vacation in San Clemente, California. I don't know. I've never been there. I don't know if you've been there. California is great. The weather. You can go shop, surf, hike, relax on the beach. There's so many other different things.
Yeah.
San Clemente is a perfect getaway.
Maybe that's not for you. Maybe you're a Vegas guy, right?
Well, I am a Vegas guy.
You could take in a Raiders game from the lower bowl during the first season in the new Allegiant Stadium when they will be open to the public. This experience also includes a behind-the-scenes tour of the new facility. Man, I want this prize.
Yeah,
but we
take it off.
We can't, right?
Oh,
jeez. But a Raiders victory gets the adrenaline pumping, and so does a ride in a fighter jet.
Dude, I don't know about that. That's crazy. No, actually, I do know about that. You should do it. It would be awesome. Yeah, live the Top Gun dream and experience a 45-minute flight on an I-39 Albatross RC model fighter jet. There's something.
Okay, who's Maverick? Are you Goose or are you Maverick?
I don't know.
I'm going to be Maverick.
Like I'm too young for that.
No, whoa, you just called me a hoe. I can't believe you just called me a hoe. Anyway, I still love you. I still love you. New to the auction this year, Snowbird is offering a chance to work and play with the resort's Avalanche Rescue Dog. That's a cool one. Yeah, the rescue dogs. You and your friends will be able to ride the early tram up to Hidden Peak and meet up with these pups, you know? Yeah, take a pre-public run to observe one of the dogs at work. They'll go ski with the dog. Who doesn't want to ski with the dog? In addition to Snowbird, another mountain is calling. Mount Rainier. Yeah. You and your crew and your guides will set out on an iconic expedition to climb the premier mountain in the lower 48 states. That sounds crazy. And they'll probably have to haul me up. I mean, but still. No, he takes the helicopter all the time. This guy, he's always spoiled. Yes. Yeah. And that's just the beginning. Head on over to the auction website and check out all of the packages available in this year's featured auction. Yeah. Once again, the featured auction closes tonight at 8:30 p.m. Tonight. So get over to the auction page and get those bids in. Yeah, don't forget, there are hundreds hundreds of other packages to bid on in the silent auction. We can't because we work for the charity. So you guys can get a lot of good prizes, all right? Remember, it's open until Sunday at 6 p.m. Mountain Daylight Savings Time. So if you miss out on your favorite featured auction package, but still want to win big, don't forget to check out the silent auction.
Yeah, Dad, make sure you make some bids for me. Yeah, all of these amazing packages through the silent auction. Just head over to the auction website, click on that page. Again, Dad, get me something. Do not forget to securely register. Hold on, let me monitor a few of my bids.
You can't. Are you bidding? I thought you said you weren't going to bid.
No, I'll let my dad take care of that.
Okay, let your dad bid. Remember, the Fund the Cause is still open with the $45,000 match. You can donate through the auction website to support Wasatch Adaptive Sports and help us reach the event fundraising goal as well. $450,000 is a big
honestly,
goal.
that's the biggest part about this whole night. We're trying to hit that goal, and it's so important to get that match. It's called the Ski Classic, right?
That's what
Isn't
I heard.
that what we're doing?
That's what I heard.
I'm ready to see some more Wasatch Adaptive students out there, to see more instructors, to see more people coming up. It's so great. We want to keep on expanding this program. But let's take a little bit more time and go focus in on another aspect of Wasatch Adaptive Sports. It's their veterans program.
My name is Brandon Geisler. I was a sergeant in the Marine Corps. I was a member of Gulf 210. We were an artillery unit. Steve called me up 5 years ago, and I hadn't heard from him in 10 years. He called me up and asked me if I wanted to go out west. Getting out here and it actually following through and being able to see all these guys that I haven't seen in 10 to 13 years was really freeing, and the experience was great.
My name is Nick Torres. I'm 39 years old. I enlisted in the Marine Corps in 2000. I had an injury, a spinal cord injury that put me out. I had to have a lower lumbar laminectomy and get medevaced out of Afghanistan. They got me dialed in with some outriggers. It's really keeping me out on this slopes longer because I'm taking a lot of that pressure off that leg that I have issues with. The camaraderie and the brotherhood out here, it's like when I told Dan Schilling, the volunteer instructor out here, because I'm dealing with some pain issues, he's like, "How you feeling?" I said, "I'm feeling great. I'm hopped up on camaraderie and brotherhood. Like, we can go all day." So it's invaluable. You can't put a price on that.
This is my brother, Kevin Craig. Go ahead, man.
All right, yeah, I'm Kevin Craig, like he says. I was aviation Marine, aviation ordnance. Did 24.8 years in the Marine Corps, retired as a Master Sergeant.
And I'm Stephen Craig, obviously his younger and better looking brother. I served 9 years in the Marine Corps and reached the rank of sergeant. Memories of combat were easily replaced by memories of skiing with now my brother and my Marine Corps brothers. So I used to think about being blown up and shot at every single day. Now, all I think about is this, skiing, here in the snow under my skis.
The group I'm working with this week, they're Marine veterans who all served together. And to come back here years later, I mean, sometimes, 15 years after they served in combat, brings this fraternal sort of opportunity to bond and heal and then get out and have a good time. And, as I've talked about, just being in this environment is the serenity and the quiet that helps. But then to be able to talk about things that matter to them or they're still trying to process, it's incredibly facilitative to do that. And Wasatch Adaptive Sports is just the world's expert at bringing this environment to those kind of people. And I feel we always owe them. So I'm happy to be a part of it.
My life is so much better now. I was in a depressed time, when you're in that feeling and you have that, you can't sleep, you're getting anxiety all the time, and you just don't see a way out of it. For me, I contemplated suicide, and
Glad you did, brother. Glad you're still here, man.
Being able to get back with these guys, I'm still here today, and I'm able to get out on that mountain and love life. It's really turned it around for me.
We love this place. It's absolutely, there's no question in my mind we would not be able to do this without programs like Wasatch Adaptive. There's no question in my mind because it affords the opportunity for veterans that are in different financial standpoints to be able to afford it. There's a lot of other hidden wounds that our veterans have that people can't see. Mainly for me, it's reuniting with my brothers. I mean, I can't thank you guys enough for what you've done for us. And if it wasn't for the donors that support Wasatch Adaptive, what we're doing today and the lives that are being impacted, it wouldn't be happening. And I just can't thank you guys enough. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Wow, what a crew of guys. Much respect, guys. It sounds like it's truly healing for them all, though, to gather at Snowbird with Wasatch Adaptive Sports support group.
I couldn't agree more. You know, getting active in the mountains is so powerful. It's enabling, it's just rewarding. While many people have been a pivotal part of Wasatch Adaptive Sports, there's one man, though, who truly stands out from the beginning in the organization's work, and that man is Dick Bass. To learn more about the Dick Bass inaugural Dick Bass Summit Award, I'll pass things over to Wasatch Adaptive Sports Executive Director, Elizabeth Jupp.
We are here today on Chip's Run to celebrate the inaugural year of the Dick Bass Summit Award. This award celebrates the legacy and lifelong commitment that Dick Bass had to Wasatch Adaptive Sports and his commitment as co-founder of Snowbird to this incredible place in the Wasatch Mountains. As a mountaineer who summited all the 7 summits, Dick truly believed in the power of human potential, and he extended that belief to each and every WAS student over the course of 4 decades. And for that, we cannot thank the Bass family for everything that they've done to get us here. It is with great joy and excitement that we acknowledge Bob Bonar as our first ever recipient of the Dick Bass Summit Award. Bob is the former general manager and president of Snowbird, as well as board member of Wasatch Adaptive Sports for over 21 years. Bob, I don't even know what to say other than we would not be where we are today without you. Thank you so much for sharing your passion for the mountains and for Snowbird with so many in our community, particularly the adaptive community and all of us at Wasatch Adaptive Sports. It is an absolute pleasure that we acknowledge your commitment with this award that is an ice axe that commemorates not only all that you have done for us, but also, you know, Dick's belief in bringing more people to such a magical place. So on behalf of our entire team at Wasatch Adaptive Sports and the Forever Young Foundation, I want to share this incredible award with you.
That is so awesome. I'm so honored, everybody. Thank you so much. And my thanks go out to everybody at Wasatch Adaptive. I look back on all the years that I was here at Snowbird, and one of the best things about working here for so long was being able to play a small role with Wasatch Adaptive Sports and really on a daily basis be able to see the benefits for so many in our community of all the programs that Peter Mandler started and now all of you are continuing to do here at Snowbird. It's awesome. I'd also like to thank the Bass family for making this great contribution to an organization that we all love and care about so much. It's so much appreciated, and thank you very much. This is very meaningful.
Awesome, Bob. That was so good. It's so good to see you. I wish I could have been out there skiing with you. I'm telling you, Bob is a great guy. He's been up there for a while. He's been up there for 47 years.
47?
Yeah, helping with Wasatch Adaptive, helping with Snowbird. Just such a great honor to receive this award.
Well, a well-deserved one too, man.
Yeah. All right. Are you ready, Budah?
I'm ready for the competition.
Yeah, it's the competition we've all been waiting for.
Yeah. Hey, it's time for the opportunity drawing race. As a reminder, each person who purchased an entry into this year's opportunity drawing for the chance to win a one-night stay at the Cliff Lodge and 2 Snowbird lift tickets had to select who they thought would win the race we are about to watch between Wasatch Adaptive Sports students Marshall Evans.
Yeah, and Matt the Bam Bro.
And Matt Tyson. And Wasatch Adaptive instructor, your friend.
Yeah, Amanda King. Yeah. She's so great.
Those who entered the drawing and selected the correct winner will move on to the final round of the opportunity drawing, with the winner being announced later this week.
Yeah. Let's send it up to Snowbird for the big race, and let's see how things go. That was a close one. Holy
Right?
cow, man! Like,
Why did
that
Amanda
was-
take it easy on those
I
guys?
don't know. She
Just
felt,
kidding.
I
Just
don't
kidding.
know. Well,
Yeah.
I'll ask her next
It was
time
fun
I see
though.
her.
I've
Yeah,
never
seriously.
seen a race like that before.
Yeah, the Mario Kart style was awesome. Congratulations to everybody who's watching now that moved on to the final round. Sorry for those who lost, but it's going to a good cause. But Marshall,
Nice
had
win,
a
Marshall.
Big
Woo-hoo.
W. Great
Yeah.
job.
No, I'm being serious. That really got my adrenaline pumping because I had never seen skiing like that done before. Really, really good. Now, before we sign off for the evening, let's check in one final time to see our progress towards the event goal.
Look at that, Budah. Seriously, good job.
That's all because of
Thank
you guys, man.
everybody.
Thank you.
Yeah,
That's y'all.
Amazing. Thank you so much to everybody who joined us in making this evening happen tonight. And the fun, it isn't over
Nope.
yet. It's getting close, so if you're getting tired, hang in there. There's just a little bit more time to get involved in the auction and contribute to the fund to cause. I mean, this is the biggest part of the night is the fund to cause.
In addition to all of you who tuned in and supported tonight, we'd also like to make a few quick thank yous for those working behind the scenes. We definitely couldn't have done it without them. So let me start off by saying thank you to our amazing sponsors for their generous support and dedication to this event and this organization.
Yeah, Wasatch Adaptive Sports, as an organization, it runs on the passion of the organizations, the staff, the instructors, the volunteers, the board of directors. It's the people that are involved, and the passion is amazing.
Yeah.
So thank you to each and every one of you for all that you do. It's awesome.
Now, I know that you might think Brody makes this thing look easy. Yes, I could not have done this without my partner right here, but we want to give a big shout out to the people that make us look good. Our good friends at Max Connect for producing tonight's show, as well as Shane Hilliard at Crochet Media, and for all of his talented videography and amazing beard. It's very soft, by the way.
Ooh.
Yes, soft beard.
Probably uses beard oil. Good job. Good job. Yeah, and once again, Budah and I want to thank you. Seriously, everybody watching tonight, everybody that hung through, thank you tonight for your generous support of Wasatch Adaptive and this event. And before we close out the evening, I think one more person has something that they want to share with us. This is the end for us.
Yeah.
This is the end for you. And so we want to thank you so much for, again, everything you've done. Budah, you got anything
Thanks
to
for
share
tuning
with
in.
them?
God bless. Good night.
Yeah,
Uncle,
have a
take
great
it away.
night. Yeah, thanks.
Thank you so much for tuning in. I had a blast, and I hope you did too. I am incredibly grateful for your generous support of the students and families Wasatch Adaptive Sports serves. Remember, there is still time to support our auction and fund a cause. Enjoy the rest of your Après affair evening, including music by Pixie and the Party Grass Boys. We will be jamming along for sure at our home. Good night.
We're Pixie and the Party Grass Boys. So happy to be here in support of Wasatch Adaptive Sports. This first song is called Home. call my name, go on and call it out loud. Well, I could see your face in the darkest night, in the thickest crowd. You're in my heart, you're in my head, you're in my soul. And when I'm with you, baby, I am home. Yes, I am home, yes, I am home, yes, I am home. Yes, I am home, yes, I am home, yes, I am home. Yes, I am home, yes, I am home, yes, I am home. Yes, I am home, yes, I am home, yes, I am home. Yes, I am home, yes, I am home, yes, I am home. Yes, I am home, yes, I am home, yes, I am home. And I'm home, and I'm home, and I'm home, and I'm home, and I'm home. And I am home, home. And I am home, I am home. And I'm home, and I'm home, and I'm home. And I'm home, and I'm home, and I'm home. I am home, yes, I am home, yes, I am home. And I am home. I am home. All right. This next song is a fiddle tune called Cabin Fever. Haven't quite got our choreography down pat.
Wow.
Pat. Down pat.
It's bad. We're rusty.
Everyone ready? I like this.
Lots of new tunes too, so if you've heard us before, you might not know some of these, like this next one. The song is called Marching On.
These last two were 2020 inspired.
They were. Cabin Fever and Keep Marching On. Pretty directly inspired. The sky here on spring days feels just like your favorite cartoon. Something about its beauty, it knocks me sideways. The sky feels like good things are coming soon. The air feels like my favorite song. The world may be falling apart, but I can just sit down and sing along. Yeah. That one hits. I had some feels. We're in it together, y'all. We're in this together.
Well, since we're raising money for Wasatch Adaptive Sports, I figure we might as well talk about a simple fact of life, which is that you can't ski and party
If you don't ski and party.
I'm bound to summertime when snows are on my mind. I can't wait till they come back in. I'm getting high out to eat and wine, skiing on the beans and vines, praying that the winter never ends. 'Cause life is like the snow, it'll come and it will go. You gotta get out and get it while you can. I got my feet to my six string, and I got a song to sing. Ski and party, that's my master plan. Well, I tried to work that 9 to 5, but I couldn't be alive. Staring at a dark computer screen. I took my car, grabbed my guitar, and took my dog out there. I put my dreams in our park. I don't care what's not in my neighborhood, but far. That's just why we're simple as a dream. As long as there's snow, the mountains I will go. Ski and party till the coming spring. Party, a white woman once said me. And I realized that she was right up free for me. Let her free my mind, seeing every day living the dream. We'll have travel far and wide, but it's no mountain high. I'm not the first thing about. We'll think our monkey, where love begins. Sing from the mountains loud and proud. Well, in the city I found my love, but I just chased it away. On this mountain my love found me, but I won't let it drift away. Till I found a love that goes beyond any words or song. Till I found my people and I found my home, the place where the soul is the until I can see and party no more.
Thanks for having us, folks. We're Pixie and the Party Grass Boys, and we can't wait to see you again next time.
Happy skiing.